everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my first impressions video for you, and it is on the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. And I purchased this in a recent haul and wanted to do a first impressions video on it for all of you because it is more of an expensive foundation. It's more on the high end. And I know that a lot of people want to read up on reviews and things before they invest the money in such an expensive foundation. So I'm going to do my first impressions of this foundation and let y'all know what I think. I have already primed my face. I didn't really prime it. I didn't put like my actual primer on it, but I used a little bit of the L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur. I really like this stuff, and it has a good SPF in it, SPF 30. So I've been putting this on my skin before I put on my makeup, before I go outside. I used it this morning before I went to the pool, and I did go to the pool and lay out for like 2.5 hours, so I'm wondering if like my skin's going to be a little bit darker than it was when I purchased this. So it may be a tad light, but we'll find out. And if it is, I'll just use a little bit of bronzer. So I did use this already on my face, but that's all I've got on. So we'll start, and I'll put my hair up so it's all out of my face. Okay, so I've got my hair up now, and I have a little mirror in front of me, and so I will be using that. And to apply my foundation today, I'm using my Sigma F80 Flat Kabuki brush. I love this brush so much for putting on my makeup or my foundation. And I used to just use my fingers, and then I used to use a different brush, like a stippling brush, but this has been my favorite so far. So I do really enjoy the packaging of this foundation so far. I love the pump. And let's just see. Oh, okay. So this is very runny. This is a very, very runny foundation. But it's supposed to be like a medium type coverage. I mean, it smells like makeup. It has a scent to it. And I'm just going to be using, I don't like to put it on my face first. I like to work it on the back of my hand. And we'll just start right here. There's definitely a smell to this makeup, but we'll see if it lasts. And you'll notice I have a lot of redness, like right around here on both sides. And then I have like a red mark right there that's just been there like forever. I don't know what it's from. So I'm starting this very light, and I'm going to kind of build up the coverage in areas that I think I need to. But we're just going to start off light right now to see what kind of coverage it gives. Okay, so that's basically I'm done with that one pump. Use one more. Don't want to get it all over my hair. This is going on very well. It's blending really, really nicely. Like, it doesn't feel really heavy on my skin, but it's giving good coverage. Okay, let's just get this all blended in. Okay, so that is one coat of foundation. It is a little bit lighter. Again, I just laid out, so I've got a little bit of color right now. So I may, end up mixing this with another foundation, but that was like 1.5 pumps, I'd say. I still got that much. I still have that much left on my hand, but I really like how this is going on. And it's not tacky or anything. It's kind of like a smooth, almost powdery finish feeling. It's like demi-matte. It's not, dewy, but it's not like a completely matte finish either. So that's good for me. I have kind of normal to combination skin, so I'm perfectly fine with that kind of a finish. But yeah, I'm just going to apply a little bit more in the cheek area where I usually need a little bit of extra coverage. Okay, so I am done now with my application. You'll see that on this side, I did put a second layer over it, and you can still see that red spot that I have there. That's very difficult to cover up. I don't know if I have any foundation right now that will cover that up completely. But the good thing is the redness on both sides of my face have gone down quite a bit. It's done a pretty good job of covering that up. I'm just going to have to use a concealer for that. But again, like, this lighting makes me look shinier than I really am. But I'm not shiny at all in the mirror here. So I do like the finish of this. I definitely want to wear a powder over it just to kind of mattify it a little bit more. But that's just my personal taste. I don't love a super dewy finish. I like more of a matte finish. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I am back, and I have done the rest of my makeup, and all in all, I would say that I really, really like this foundation. It is so lightweight, just like it says. Like, I barely feel like I have foundation on at all. And it's a demi-matte finish, which I like. I did set it with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder just because it was even a little, I just really like a matte finish. And so that's just my opinion. Some people really like more dewy finishes, but this is kind of like, you know, not too dewy, not too matte. It's a good mix, but I just wanted a little bit of setting powder on it just to matte it just a little bit more. And this was just a little bit light for me since I have now gotten some sun. I think when I bought this, it was the perfect shade. But since I've gotten a little color now, this is, by the way, in shade 2.0. So they have a lot of different shades. So there's a good variety to choose from to kind of fit, you know, if you have pink undertones or yellow undertones or anything like that. And the ladies at Ulta and Sephora are really good at helping you pick which one is going to be the best for you. I did get their help because I was going between two shades. So I probably should have gotten one a little bit the next shade darker just because I knew I'd be getting a little bit of sun. But that's okay. I can just put a little bit of bronzer on, which is what I did today. I used bronzer from my really beat up Lorac palette, or not palette, my Lorac blush bronzer duo, and this is the one in Hot and Spicy. This is like my favorite bronzer. I love, obviously I've hit pan on it, but I've had it for a really long time now, so I just put a little bit of this on there, and it definitely helped match, you know, my chest, which is actually a little bit red right now. I got a little burnt, but it helped match my chest and the rest of my body with my face. So all in all, I would recommend this. I like it a lot. Can't really comment right now on the staying power of it, but we will see. I'll kind of wear it throughout and let y'all know what I think about that. But as a first impression, I'm a fan of the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Liquid Makeup, aka foundation. I don't know why they call it liquid makeup. Everyone calls it foundation. So yeah, I hope if you were considering getting this, that this review has helped you out in making your decision, and I'd be really interested to hear what you guys think if you have already used this, if you liked it and what your first impressions were, and if you have another foundation that you're just absolutely in love with, please leave me a comment down below and let me know. But in the meantime, make sure you subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed my video, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye!